paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
Cloud just chucked Sephiroth down a hole, and he has a hole in his chest now.
Sephiroth go down the hole.
Cloud.
You did it!
You did it!
Only just not quite, because,
Let me Vulcan mind meld with you now. My thoughts to your thoughts. Actually, it sucks so much for Cloud.
Yeah.
It's played as sort of a kind of a funny gag that he's living a false life or whatever, but it's just like, nope.
Yeah.
Cloud did something truly heroic, and he can't even remember it correctly.
Yeah.
Because he's so fucked up because of this jackass.
Yes.
Like, hey, it's that picture we took.
Yay.
Yes. Yes,
yes.
we wish to save.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Do you wish to save?
You call yourself soldier?
I think this is the final part of the game now, like the final required part of the game.
I think so.
Wait!
So, for those of you that played FF7, this cutscene in FF7 would be Zack and Cloud escape the Shinra mansion and then drive off in a truck, and then Zack gets shot. They space it out so there's actually some more stuff that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And while in FF7, Zack goes down like a punk.
Yeah,
This is one of the most badass. And like when we get to it, it is one of the most badass final stands, especially since Chris is not going to lay down and take it like a punk. It is.
When I played the game by myself and got to this endless fight that you're supposed to lose, I fought that fight for a half hour before letting it beat me.
Yeah, but it's.
I could have gone longer, but at that point I realized, no, there's no actually getting through this.
But
Fine.
It's also one of those things where it is a heart-wrenching scene.
Yes.
And you will see when we get there. But who's this random fucker?
Random fucker number 2.
Like,
laid out like a bitch.
Like, what? Who? Yeah, so what Hojo was doing is he was experimenting to essentially create another Sephiroth. Because clearly the first one wasn't controllable enough. So what happens if, what if I implant the memories from from one soldier and give him more Mako treatment and into someone else who's never had any Mako treatment? I'm Hojo. Keep in mind, this is the same guy, this is the same scientist, quote unquote, who thinks that you can crossbreed two endangered species with each other. So a Cetra, which are essentially humans, with a tiger, dog, cat thing.
Yep. 10,000 gil.
Not that it matters, because Chris never spends money.
The only thing to spend money on in this game is a couple summon materia and then upgrade stuffs.
Which we don't have access to because the specific shops you need for that
are hidden behind side missions that we're not doing.
Which, I mean, it makes sense that that makes it such that there was a note on the table you didn't read. It's on the far side.
Oh, yeah, so there is.
Yep. Strong tolerance to Genova cells.
Due to soldier conditioning.
Unfortunately, poor Cloud has a weak tolerance and led to
cells led to toxicosis.
Yeah, which is why Cloud has
severe
so much
system damage.
Yeah, much brain damage and thinks like that's in addition to the trauma of he got stabbed. Clean through by Sephiroth.
Yeah. Then proceeded to, with his stab wound, pick up Sephiroth, with a sword that was through him in a very not good for spreading out weight leverage kind of manner.
I think
and then chuck him.
Really the only way that the leverage for that worked was if Sephiroth's sword was caught, because it goes through kind of like his belly, which means
it had to have been caught in his ribcage.
It either caught in his ribcage, or if it was slightly lower, piercing through his pelvis.
I don't think it was low enough for the pelvis.
I don't know. Sephiroth's sword is like ridiculously weird and like long.
Yes.
Because Sephiroth's sword is not a katana. It may look like
it is a daikatana.
Yeah, which are meant for dismounting mounted combatants by chopping the horse out from under them.
Yup.
Just like the claymore. The claymore from Scotland was not a hand-to-hand weapon.
No, it was an anti-horse sword.
You chopped the legs out from under the horse. You then dropped your claymore and pulled out your long sword. Or your short sword, depending on your preference.
Yup.
So, but I'm not gonna get into that. Like, historical weapon development and how things came along is just, it's so ridiculous. Simply because weapon development is entirely reactionary. Everything is designed in reaction to some other development that was a reaction to something else.
Yes.
In addition to cost efficiency. Mm-hmm. So, yes, guns were developed for a specific purpose, but until they became cost effective, they didn't really... They changed certain forms of combat until they became... like and that's why gun combat in fantasy games gets so weirdly infuriating.
Yes.
Because it's like, okay, you picked certain pieces out that you liked, but there is no way that even a freaking wheel lock would be around when people are still running around with these other forms. It's like, no. Then again, technological development doesn't make sense half the time when magic is as widely available as it is in most fantasy games.
Oh, absolutely.
So like, you gotta throw that out the window right away. Ugh. So we're just, but we still get emails. Hojo,
we get the Shinra generic announcement saying that I'm dead.
and that
Sephiroth is dead.
along with other members of their party.
But they're not going to bother taking me off of the Shinra email list just yet.
Right, but at the same time, there's no reason that Hojo wouldn't have, like... You have your phone because it is a game account.
Yes.
That is why you have your phone.
Yes.
Otherwise, Hojo totally would have taken it.
Either that or it wouldn't have survived being in the Mako vat with me.
I have an explanation for that. That would kind of make sense. They just don't show, because obviously his Buster Sword wasn't with him in the tank.
Yeah.
It is quite likely that all his equipment was set to the side.
Probably.
And just kind of off screen or between cutscene things, Zack recovered his equipment.
Yeah.
Granted, Hojo does strike me as the sort of person that would have just, like, either broken his phone or deactivated it.
Yeah.
Because, Zack could totally use that thing to
Contact
call for
someone
help or something. You might be able to access the water tower here
I'll have to check.
if you go into Nibelheim. I don't remember if you go into Nibelheim. I mean, you can. The upper right. Yeah, there's no harm. But oh right, because doesn't this because Zack and Cloud are locked in the tank for quite a while.
Long enough for them to rebuild Nibelheim, at least.
Right, so you should be able to, because unless you have to get it from the first water tower, I think you can still go into it.
I'll give it a look.
Because I don't remember, I don't think this is one of those games where you're ever technically locked out of anything. The PSP games were very good about always allowing you access to them.
Activating combat mode.
Simply because since they're mobile games, they know that, they're not gonna, like, they are designed to be played in 15-20 minute stints during commutes.
Yeah.
Granted, if there is no water tower here, you can't climb the water tower.
Truth.
It would be in the center of town. So maybe I'm wrong. Unless this isn't actually Nibelheim, it's just some other buildings.
This is just some buildings around Nibelheim. This isn't
Okay.
Nibelheim proper.
Okay, so which one is Nibelheim proper?
I want to say this.
This way? It'll tell us.
Yes.
Yeah, Nibelheim proper. Okay. Safe now. And now we get
Now I go and get Cloud.
It's so ridiculous that he's like, all right, he ran all the way back to get Cloud.
Well, he walks down to make sure there's no enemies so that he can safely walk Cloud back.
That's fair.
Because he's not fighting anyone like this, and
No.
he doesn't want to just drop Cloud on the side to get shanked by a monster.
But Cloud's in perfect fighting condition. No, it looks like the water tower's back up because you're about to lean him against it.
I will definitely give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Oh, there's not the water tower there, but... Zomaga?
What's going on? Is reduced to ash. Yeah, so you might... Right, well, because we never had a chance to check the water tower before.
I think I could have, but eh.
The professor... We're not even people anymore.
We're just test samples.
subjects. Oh no! Yes.
Activating combat mode.
I like how it's one, it's in centimeters how far they have to get it. Makes
Yep.
sense. But two, then instead of it being heightened emotions about Cloud, you have heightened emotions about Angeal.
You can do it.
Yep.
Why?
Because soldier honor.
Which is better than regular honor. Do you have to kill a certain amount, or is it just... I think they keep spawning until you go kill the ones that are next to Cloud.
No, there's a certain number of them that are going to spawn.
Okay.
Modulating phase.
But you're going to go ahead...
I'm going to wipe them. Apocalypse is still an AoE
It's true.
attack.
If it goes.
Yup.
Cloud... Freaking,
Oh no, he did survive. Okay.
Zach is so pissed off that he's just going to...
I'm going to call the apocalypse on you for taking my buddy.
I'm not even, not even gonna bother Ragnaroking your ass. You're just... We're skipping straight to the apocalypse, because the Ragnarok can be fought.
Conflict resolved.
And it's still... That's the thing, you can lose that even
Yes.
after winning the fight.
Yes, if your timing is poor,
Activating combat mode.
or unfortunate rather.
Unfortunate, so... Thankfully it does give you back about 300 centimeters.
Yeah.
Or it resets it to a certain point, which for
Yes.
us resulted in about a 300 centimeter.
Power surge.
Yep.
Because it defaults back to
I want to say it's
2050 or
I
something.
want to say it's 2000.
Prove your honor to me. I got it.
Boom.
My honor is punching them.
And a few kicks,
It's true.
and then a double rocket punch.
A double spinning rocket punch. Because the spin is the most important part.
He missed.
Well, yeah. he high potions the guy that like just as he died. It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry for you, but not sorry because you're being dicks.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's already maxed. I think that was
Yeah.
fun. No,
Most of my stuff is maxed at this point.
right, just because there was no point and or time to go through and fuse things.
Yep.
Conflict resolved.
Okay. No, he thankfully does not go that quick. It's, I think you auto lose that one if it's less than 200.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, yeah, that time it reset at 222. Because it's what? It's something like 8 or 9 waves of enemies.
Something like that, yeah. Oh, good. I can keep this up longer now.
Unlimited MB.
It's just AoE and more damage than the sword, so it gets done faster.
Only because materia is fucking broken. Like,
Yep.
magic is insanely powerful. It is. Oh yay! Look,
Yay,
Drain
Drain.
does more than 64. Actually, that's not at all based on the level of the materia.
No, it's based on my magic skill.
It's also based on the fact that that's Drain and not Drainara or Drainaga. It's
Yeah.
just Drain.
He interrupted your spell.
Modulating phase.
God damn it, Cloud.
Cloud, help me save Cloud!
Get out of here, Sephiroth!
Fuck you!
Whee!
Schnick!
Cloud is going to help you save Cloud.
And hey, look, Drain goes up again.
It does. Still not any use.
I think it's boosting my hit points.
Drain?
Because I believe I have hit points on the Drain. So I'm getting another 10% hit points every time it levels up.
Well, they are dead.
Conflict resolved.
The only problem is that you were at full hit points, which means it took slightly longer for him to go through his victory pose.
Yup.
I love the way those guards run. Like, it's just...
Yup.
it's so stiff. Alright, we've saved Cloud. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Later, guys.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't tame me down. I feel